It is your girl Danae, and I'm back again with another video for you guys. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I post weekly content here for the collective. I'm here to spread love, light, and empowerment. So I talk a lot about wellness. I talk a lot about spiritual enhancement, spiritual growth, and I post vlogs from here to there. So pretty much this channel is very much well-rounded. It's a place for everyone and anyone, because all I do is show love and just spread knowledge and the knowledge that I come across every day. So if you like that type of content, subscribe if you feel the vibe. We can't wait to have you here. The channel is growing. We are at 500 subscribers. Yay! Subscribe if you feel the vibe, and all my returning subscribers, y'all, what is popping? So I don't want to go on too long with the intro, but if you are looking at the title, you know that this video is going to be about how to move mindfully, right? Moving mindfully. Why is this so important? How can this benefit you in the long run? How do you even get to the understanding of what true mindfulness is? And yeah, how can you make better choices by being in this energy and just practicing this? So I would love to get into it. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so I would love to get into Chinese medicine, okay? Because that's where it started for me. Understanding this symbol that we see, you may see it around. It is the yin and yang symbol, right? Which is, I'll try to insert a clip of how it looks, or I'll probably leave it in the thumbnail so you guys can see it. But the yin and yang is supposed to depict the feminine energy and the masculine energy, okay? So typically you'll look at it, it's a circle. On one side it's white with a dark circle in it. On the other side it is black with a white circle in it. Okay, so this represents the two energies that we need to have harmony, right? To have total chi. Our yin energy represents the feminine energy, which is that dark energy, right? The dark energy is a very powerful energy. It's very transformative. Typically people see it as the negative side, but it's really that subconscious, right? We have our conscious mind, and then we have our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is the inner knowing, the deep, darkest path that we can't see, right? It also represents the nighttime. It also represents a passive nature, a nature of just being. Meanwhile, you have your yang side, which is the more masculine energy. That's the white side. That's the superior side. What many people think are superior side, right? But it's the yang. It's the logical side. It's the assertive side. It's the positive. It's the male, right? It's the active, it's the sun. So yeah, we have those two energies, and we like to call them feminine and masculine energies. So once you understand the two energies and understand their purpose and why they're there, you can then begin to balance those two energies. And once you balance those two energies, that's how you're able to reach complete harmony. That is how you're able to have balance within yourself. Understand these aspects of yourself. You can then begin to understand which side is taking over the most, right? Which energy are you moving from? Are you moving from a more feminine energy, or are you moving from a more masculine energy? Keep in mind that this has nothing to do with gender. Gender is your actual physical gender specific body, if that makes any sense. While you can be in a man's body, you can also carry more feminine energy, right? You could be more in tune with your feminine side. Okay, and vice versa for women. You know, we have women that are more masculine and that operate out of masculinity. But then there's this whole big thing out and about right now about being a toxic masculine or a toxic feminine. And I just believe that's the idea that you are just kind of pouring too much into one specific energy and that you don't really know how to balance the two. And I do believe in when you're moving mindfully, when you're making decisions from a mindful place, you want to make sure that those two energies are in harmony with each other, right? And that they're not, one is not overtaking the other, because that would be, it would make it toxic, right? If it was overtaking one side of the energy more, you know? So yeah, Chinese medicine came up with that theory first when they created the yin and yang. So also with the yin and yang, just another side note that I think people should really understand is that if you look at the circle and you see that the white side has a black hole, a black dot, and then the black side has a white dot, you can also understand another concept about that. And it's that there are good people and there are bad people, right? Quote unquote. But that is all relative. Good and bad is all relative. It really is based off of the perspective of the person. So I don't believe that there's good and bad people. I believe that there could be good people that do bad things and bad people who do good things, and vice versa. So that is also a major understanding in the yin and yang, and knowing that these two energies are not to be pinned against one another. It's never supposed to be man versus woman. And I think we can see that in the society that we live in, that we live in a very patriarchal society. We are living in a white man's world, if you must say, right? However, and keep in mind, the yang sign is associated with the white side of the yin yang symbol, which also associates with the man, which also associates with the sun. So if you bring it to our society and the world that we're living in, you can kind of see how we